Hello, YouTube Nation. This is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. It is December 5th, 2025, and not a premiums or inventory update video today. It is a Christmas horror story. The Grinch came to visit Vermillion Enterprises yesterday, and I thought I would tell you guys and gals about it, as it actually may affect some of you guys and gals. Time will tell on that. We'll get through that here in a second. So, a individual decided to help themselves to $5,300 of Vermillion Enterprises money yesterday illegally. What did he do to do this? Or she, I honestly don't know. They somehow or another got their hands on a check that we wrote to a local dealer here back in September. That dealer took that check and went and deposited into her local branch, Regions branch here, into her account. So successfully, no problems. That was 3 months ago. Hadn't heard a peep since. Well, yesterday when I was doing the balancing of the books, which I do every morning, that's the first thing I do when I get into work with the coffee, and balance the books, see which checks are out, see what checks have cleared, and what other payments have come in, and just to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. I noticed that same check number 3981, which was written to a local dealer here back in September, deposited, cleared back in September, popped up again, this time written to a Tyler Compton for $5,300, and then deposited mobily deposited, I should say, into a bank somewhere in Kansas. Hopefully this is coming in for you guys and gals. You see I blocked out some of the account information. So a couple things here. One is that the way that this person did this is somehow or another they got their hands on a canceled check that was deposited and handled and processed by Regions Bank here in Florida. I do not know how that happened. Law enforcement is aware and working on it. We'll figure that out. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't have a lot of faith in that process, but we'll find out. And somehow got their hands on that check and then washed it. So what did they do? They washed out the information from the previous person who received the check and then put their information in here. As you can see, that looks like a female's handwriting. That is not Brian Vermillion's handwriting. If you ever gotten a check or any kind of correspondence from me, you can see that is not my handwriting. But they decided to go ahead and mobily deposit that check, and lo and behold, Wells Fargo let it go through, which is amazing to me that in the year 2025 that the security at a major bank would allow a washed check to successfully get through, especially on a check number that had already previously posted successfully months before. But it happened, and it happened to us yesterday, creating definitely top 5, maybe even top 3 most stressful days here at Vermillion Enterprises. And unfortunately, it looks like the next week or two are going to be incredibly stressful due to this situation. You know, when a thief breaks into a building or does some kind of cyber crime like this, it's never the pain of it for the victim is never the loss, whatever that may be, the financial loss. It's all the damage that they create. And that's what we're just now walking into at this point. So yesterday we lost 4.5 man hours here at the shop working with Wells Fargo to get this rectified. So we had to close the account that check was written on, open a new account, which we did, and get that account funded. No problem, transfer the funds over. Unfortunately, Wells Fargo decided in its infinite wisdom to hard close the account that this was written on without positive paying the open checks that we have written to customers here at the shop or have mailed out. So I was told that they think that those checks that we have written, legitimate checks that we have written to customers that have not yet deposited them, will go through, but they didn't know for sure. So I'm making this video to get out in front of that and to make sure that we are, make sure that you guys and gals know that we are working on this 100%. This is not something I am taking lightly. This is something that has pissed me off to no end. I've always been astounded by thieves and fraudsters who come up with these schemes. So I think to myself, if they could put half of the energy that they put into the fraud and the theft and all the BS into just living a legitimate life, my God, how successful would they be? But no, they choose to do this kind of shit, and it unfortunately it just has unfathomable consequences. Even though the little bit of money that they stole, the $5,300, that's already been compensated to me from Wells Fargo. They took care of that immediately. It's not even about that. It's about all the other casualties that are going to come out of this. So we are diligently working with Wells Fargo, who is the company, the bank that we have our master account with, to make sure that the checks that we have written that have not already posted get successfully cleared. However, I don't know that they're going to. The banker was not confident that he knew that they were going to. So if you have a check from us, and I'm going to run through the numbers here, that you have not deposited yet, don't deposit those checks. Come back to us. We'll get you compensated with a check from the new account that is ready to go, and you will definitely have no issues with that. Or reach out to us, because I know some of these are going to be mailed out checks, and we will get you a check from the new account that is ready to go, on its way to you ASAP. So if you have already deposited a check, and these will all be checks from December 3rd and before, please reach out to us if you have any issues with this. Please understand, this is not a problem that was generated by Vermillion Enterprises. There is ample money in these accounts. The problem is that Wells Fargo Security did not catch a 1940s fraud situation. This is shit that went on 80 years ago, and it still, unfortunately, seems to pass their fraud prevention now. I can't imagine what happens when the supercomputers are online and AI really becomes at a level that fraudsters and hacksters can use at their will. Like, what's going to happen then, God only knows. But this is what I am dealing with today, yesterday, today, and will be probably for the next couple of weeks. So, another casualty of this is it looks like it completely bogged up or locked up our ability to use Zelle. So Zelle is no longer an option temporarily. We will see if and when we can get that back online, but that's another issue. So Zelle is not going to work right now as a form of payment. We got our wire account set back up. There's no problems there. Personal checks, no problems there. And then, of course, cash or trade, no problems there. But Zelle temporarily is no longer option for sending us money until we can get these accounts freed up, because now obviously it's everything is just kind of mired down in this muck. So I just wanted to reach out to you preemptively. We've already started a process of reaching out to individual customers who have checks that they have not deposited, and to make sure that they're aware of the situation and to figure out whatever is the best way to get them moving forward with their funds. So yeah, that is it. I'm going to read through a bunch of check numbers right now. If you have a check from the following numbers, please come back into the shop or reach out back to us through the phone or email, and we will get this rectified for you ASAP. So here are the open check numbers that we are waiting on. These again are all checks that were written on December 3rd and before. Some of these may be in the mail because we mailed out checks. Some were handed to people across the counter that just hadn't been deposited. All checks from yesterday and moving forward, fine. No problems. They are all from a new account and or a different business account that had the funds in it ready to go. So if you got a check from December 4th on to the present, you're fine. If you got checks, basically looks like from December 1st through December 3rd that you have not deposited, please reach out to Vermillion Enterprises, and we will see what is going on with those individual checks. So here are the following check numbers. 4606, that is check number 1. Check 2, 4611. Check number 3, 4615. Check number 4, 4616. Check number 5, 4617. Check number 6, 4618. Check number 7, 4623. Check number 8, 4624. Check number 9, 4626. Check number 10, 4629. Check number 11, 4631. Check number 12, 4633. Check 13 is check number 4634. So as you can see, what a nightmare this has been created by whoever this Tyler Compton is. You know, you got your money, I assume, sir, ma'am, whoever, and you really have screwed over a lot of people, including myself and the people here that work at Vermillion Enterprises. So congratulations on that. I hope it was worth it. And here's the shittiest thing about this. This is obviously an alias. This person doesn't exist. The banker, even at my local Wells Fargo branch, said they have seen other fraudulent checks that have been issued with this person's name on it, Tyler Compton. So it's not even the first time that my local banker has seen that name associated with fraud cases here, even in my small bank here in Central Florida. It's unbelievable what is going on right now. So with regards to fraud and deception. So I just want to be as transparent as possible. That's how I approach my life. That's how, if you follow our channel, that's how you know us to be. Transparency is our motto. You see that with our prices. And so I'm continuing that on to let you guys and gals know of the shitstorm that we are dealing with here at Vermillion Enterprises. I want you all to know categorically that I'm on it. And I'm doing everything I can to make sure this snafu goes away as easy as it possibly can for you guys and gals. I can tell you my anxiety level is at 1,000. I am totally stressed out about this and am working my ass off to make sure that it gets rectified as easily as it can for you guys and gals. If you are a holder of any of those checks that I named the number off, reach out to us, please, and we'll get you taken care of. All right, we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 to noon, and working around the clock to get this situation figured out. We'll be in touch. Please, folks, do not send us any Zelle payments at this point in time either. Wires are fine, personal checks are fine, but no Zelle payments. All right, guys and gals, I will update you as soon as I have something of solid information to update you with. One more time, just to reiterate, this was not a problem created by me or Vermillion Enterprises. We are the victims of this situation created by whoever this person is behind this Tyler Compton fraudster is. Whoever is doing that is the one that created this problem. We are well funded. We are not undercapitalized. We are pushing hard here to make sure you guys and gals get made whole as fast as possible. All right. Wells Fargo is aware to positive pay those check holders that I just railed off, so they're aware, but at the same time they could not provide any level of confidence that those checks would actually be cleared. So just reach out to us, please, if you are a holder of any of those checks. All right, we'll be in touch. As soon as I have more information, I will update you guys and gals. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience and your understanding in the situation. Again, this is not a situation we caused here or I caused. This is poor security at the bank, poor security at Regions, poor security at Wells Fargo, and then an asshole out there in the world just running amok. All right, you guys and gals, try to have a great weekend. I'll be in touch with as soon as I have information for you. Thank you.